I tried the 1% retirement challenge for 30 days. Here's what happened. I used to believe that retirement was something I'd deal with one day. I had bills. I had responsibilities. I wanted to enjoy my money while I was young. Saving for the future always seemed like something that would require a huge sacrifice, something I'd have to give up today in exchange for a distant, uncertain tomorrow. So, when I first heard about the 1% retirement challenge, my reaction was, "That's it? Just 1%? How is that even going to make a difference?" But I was curious. What if I just tried it for 30 days? Would I even notice it? Would it change anything at all? What I didn't expect was how deeply psychological this challenge would become. It wasn't just about saving money. It was about confronting my fears, my habits, and my entire relationship with money. I logged into my bank account, set up an automatic transfer of 1% of my paycheck into a separate investment account, and clicked confirm. I expected to feel proud of myself, but instead I felt anxious. It was such a tiny amount, yet my brain was freaking out. What if I need that money later? What if I'm making a mistake? What if this doesn't actually help me at all? That's when I realized this wasn't about money at all. This was about control. Even though I had spent money on things that didn't matter, random Amazon buys, impulse food deliveries, overpriced subscriptions, this tiny act of setting aside 1% felt scary. Why? Because for the first time, I was forcing myself to prioritize future me over present me, and that felt uncomfortable. But by the end of the first week, something clicked. I hadn't even noticed that 1% was gone. Yet psychologically, I felt different. For the first time, I wasn't just working for money. My money was working for me. By the second week, something strange started happening. I began questioning everything I spent money on. The $7 coffee, that was literally $7 that could have been working for me instead. The $30 impulse buy, that wasn't just $30, it was future wealth I was giving away. And then the real kicker hit me. I did the math. If I invested just $5 a day, the price of a coffee, I could end up with hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. That's when I had a painful realization. I wasn't bad at money. I was just making bad choices. I wasn't too broke to save. I had just convinced myself that spending money felt better than investing it. The truth? It didn't. Investing even a small amount felt empowering. I started feeling proud of myself every time I checked my account and saw my money growing, even if it was just by a few cents. And that feeling was addicting. By the third week, something flipped in my brain. I used to get a dopamine hit when I spent money, shopping, eating out, upgrading my gadgets. But now, I started getting that same dopamine hit from watching my investments grow. Even though I was only investing small amounts, every time I checked my account and saw that I had more money than before, it felt like a win. And then, the game changer. One day, I checked my investment account and saw I had more money than I put in. Dividends, market growth, compound interest. Even though it was just a few dollars, it felt like free money. And that's when it hit me. I don't have to work for every dollar I make. My money can make money for me. That was the biggest mindset shift of my life. By the last week, I had completely changed how I viewed money. I realized that retirement isn't something that happens later. It's something you build every single day. I realized that the biggest barrier to saving wasn't my income, it was my mindset. And most importantly, I realized that if I could live without 1%, I could live without 3%, 5%, even 10%. So I increased my contribution, not because I had to, but because I wanted to. And here's the crazy part. I still didn't feel like I was sacrificing anything. Because instead of feeling depraved, I felt free. 100%, and I'm not stopping at 1%. This challenge taught me that saving and investing isn't about how much money you make. It's about how you use the money you already have. And here's what I learned. You don't need to make 6 figures to start investing. You just need to start. Your future self is counting on you. Make decisions today that your future self will thank you for. The hardest part is just starting. Once you see progress, you'll want to do even more. If you've ever told yourself that you don't have enough money to invest, I want you to try this for 30 days. Just 1% of your income. Set it aside, invest it, and watch what happens. Because here's the truth. It's never about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and what you do with it. So, are you up for the challenge? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your experience or challenge is to saving for retirement. If something you are doing is working or not working, drop that in the comments below and share it because it helps everyone. Bye friend. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video.